What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marvin back again with another crazy editing tutorial. Now in today's we're gonna be doing a thumbnail breakdown for this Sexy Red video. Show you guys exactly how I did it, so it's nothing too crazy. The first thing you want to do is open up Photoshop. I have Photoshop 2024. The first thing you want to do is create a new file. When it comes to making a new file, you just make a 1920 by 1080. Now the next thing, we're gonna bring our screenshots. So here is the 50 man and here is Sexy Red, right? The first thing you want to do is just kind of like move it around, you know, kind of have an idea of where you're gonna place everybody at. So we know we want Sexy Red to be big, just kind of like take the whole entire screen. We're gonna place it right here to the side a little bit, just like that. Her head is gonna touch the top of the edge right here. Now once we have this placement right here, the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab the quick selection tool, select subject, and it's just automatically gonna do it for you. Now you're gonna hit Command J, Control J. If you have a Windows, then as you can see, we already got rid of the white background. Try to figure out how we can fit all of them without. So as you can see, it's already coming together, but we need to put the words in. However, the colors are pretty off if you ask me. Like, I feel like it needs to pop out a little more. So we're gonna go over here to filter, camera raw. I always use camera raw to kind of like make the thumbnail look way more better. So we're just gonna play with the exposure, bring it up a little bit. Then we're gonna go to color and bring the saturation a little bit more. As you guys can see, it looks way more better, just like that. And then we're gonna bring the contrast a little more. There you go. Now it looks 10 times better than what it used to. So you can see right here, that's how it used to look like. And after we did camera raw, it looks way better. So now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mask out all the 50 men. Select subject, and it's gonna do it automatically for you. You're just gonna do it like that. You're just gonna go to filter, camera raw, and you want to bring the color thing again. And you're just gonna bring the saturation a little bit, just like that. And then the light, there you go, contrast, just so that every color pops up a lot more. There you go. Now that we have that, we can see that there's a little bit of the other background right here. We're just gonna grab the eraser tool, make sure your hardness is all the way down, and we're gonna erase those lines so that there is no line. There we go, just like that. And then we're gonna make sure there's nothing around it. There you go. It already looks pretty good to me. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a little rectangle, or the box that goes right here. We're gonna put a stroke like that. Just gonna make it right here. Then we're gonna create a stroke. There you go. Bring it up here. Hold on. There you go. We're gonna make sure that it kind of fits the whole entire thing. So just like that. Boom. Then we're gonna go over here to FX. Then we're gonna hit drop shadow. Then we're gonna bring the spread all the way up, and then we're just gonna bring this down. The distance we're gonna bring it to something like that. Look, that looks good. Now I do feel like they need to be a little bit bigger, so we can just play around with it. It's okay if it does go over the box. That's not a problem. So the next thing we're gonna do is just gonna type the number. So 50 versus. I'm gonna make sure it does look pretty big. So we're just gonna boom all the way like that. Sexy Red. I think that's how you spell her name. I don't know. So boom, right there you go. So as you can see, this is the one that I did and I sent out to him, and it's the same thing as we just did. There we go. So that's it for today's video. Every time I post, it's gonna be a video editing tutorial, then a thumbnail tutorial. So I'm gonna try to go back and forth. Or sometimes you might see more video editing tutorials and thumbnail tutorials, just because my whole plan with this channel is to do more video editing tutorials and thumbnail tutorials. But since you guys are asking, I thought it would be a really good idea to make this video for you guys. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah.